Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life by Brian Tracy. Chapter 11, Creating Your Own Future, Part B. The Trigger of Negativity. Most negative emotions are triggered by frustrated expectations. You wish, hope, or plan for something to happen in a certain way, and when it doesn't, you react with impatience and anger. This is quite normal. If you care about a result, you are going to be hurt if you don't achieve it. The challenge is that emotions are triggered instantaneously. For this reason, you can have very little control over your emotions and reactions at the moment that something happens to you. It is too late. When disappointment occurs, you will react instinctively and habitually, depending on your previous experiences. When things go wrong, it is too late for you to think of fine and noble thoughts. You simply react. Epictetus, the Greek Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "Circumstances do not make the man, they only reveal him to himself, and to others, for that matter." It is not the adverse situation that builds your character so much as it reveals your character as it exists at that moment. Prepare in advance. One of the best ways to change your thinking, and your life, is to prepare for disappointment in advance. Set yourself up to bounce back quickly by practicing mental pre-preparation. Mental pre-preparation enables you to prepare internally for the inevitable disappointments of life and work, even though you do not know what they are, or when they will come. This is one of the most powerful of all thinking techniques that you can use to gain and keep control of your emotions, assuring that they are primarily positive and constructive, no matter what happens. In mental pre-preparation, you begin with the premise that you are going to face all kinds of problems and difficulties when you decide to accomplish anything worthwhile in life. In fact, if you set a big, challenging goal for yourself, one that forces you out of your comfort zone, you are going to meet with countless obstacles and difficulties that you cannot now imagine. This trial by endurance seems to go with the territory. Every time you try to be or do something more or different, problems of all kinds will arise in your path. If you are not prepared in advance, they can discourage you and drive you back into your comfort zone. Instead of waiting for the inevitable problems to occur, you mentally prepare for these inevitable difficulties before they happen. You say to yourself, "Today I will face all kinds of ups and downs, difficulties, and setbacks, but I will not let them get me down. Once I start toward my goal, I will be unstoppable." Practice crisis anticipation. In business consulting, we teach a way of thinking called crisis anticipation. I encourage decision makers to look 6 months to a year into the future and ask the question, what are some of the negative things that could happen that would derail our plans? Of all of them, what are the very worst things that could happen? We then make a list of all the different setbacks or unexpected emergencies that could occur that would threaten the enterprise. For example, a competitor could come out with a new product or service that was better or cheaper than ours. Interest rates could go up. Government could place new taxes and regulations on our activities. Costs of fuel or raw materials could increase. A key person or persons within the organization could depart for some reason. A key customer or customers could leave and go to a competitor. Competitors could cut their prices below costs in order to take business away. The economy could tip into recession and the overall market could shrink dramatically. In each of these cases, the ability of the company to respond quickly and effectively could determine its very survival. These possible reversals and setbacks should be thought through in advance. The best rule is no surprises. Royal Dutch/Shell of the Netherlands has one of the most complete forward planning processes of any company in the world. It has developed over 600 scenarios to deal with problems that might occur around the world in areas where it has oil and gas operations. As a result, the company is seldom surprised by anything that happens. It is never caught off guard. It always has a backup plan ready to go. It has also become one of the most continuously profitable and successful companies in the world. Thinking ahead really pays off.